Hello, I think I missed on the audio. So very good evening, and I'm so happy that you're joining us every T day. That's Tuesday and Thursday. We are live on both the channels on the iLead Tax Academy and then iLead Tax LLC. iLead Tax LLC is primarily for our clients, and iLead Tax Academy is primarily for our students. And it's such a joy to see you on every T day. So whether you are a client, or a student, or a dear friend, or any of my wonderful team members whom I had a privilege of working with in the past, hearty welcome. It's such a joy, to exchange ideas and learn about US taxation. So iLead Tax Group is all about practicing and preaching US taxation. So thank you very much for encouraging us with all your thoughts, inputs, and business. Yeah. So I'm Nanda Kumar KV, founder and CEO of iLead Tax Group, iLead Tax LLC, and then iLead Tax Academy. iLead Tax LLC is primarily into serving our clients on taxation, accounting, and then payroll needs. And iLead Tax Academy is on making people the America's highest tax experts, that is enrolled agents. And every Tuesday and Thursday we go live. On the academy front, we do these T sessions because for you to become a licensed tax professional, meaning an enrolled agent, you need to pass something called as SEE, Special Enrollment Examination, and there are three papers in this: individual taxation, then business taxation, and then tax representation. So there are three parts in this, and all these are MCQs only, and it has more than 71% pass rate ever since we are into teaching US taxation. So but it's an examination that is easy to crack, and it's very highly recommended for people who are looking for a wonderful career in US. So there are few and about EA course also you are free to ask, and we request that you may have. And please like as per the US Department of Treasury and the that's the Internal Revenue Service. So there are three parts that you need to pass in this examination. So presentation. Okay. So today we are doing part sessions in a month. Yeah. So depreciation. Maybe most of us, you must have studied what is depreciation, the methods of depreciation, why an asset is depreciated, I mean, the written down value, right? You remember accounting students, commerce students, right? So we'll be talking about depreciation, how it is in US taxation, we will see. And then we will also be talking about the preparer's penalties, as the name responsible for all the taxation work, right? You to, if you are students, I encourage you to please go through the questions. I mean, please go through the depreciation chapter. I'm very hard on this, and I encourage you to submit your answers because we have students across US and India who are watching us, and for the benefit of those that gets valued, I mean, and of that those 85 questions. Okay, so and see, I think we have completely evangelized about the EA license. So I encourage trying to have a brain teaser. Just check your tax knowledge. I would encourage you to go to our video section and Facebook page. You can fill it with property. It says, which of the following is not property used for transportation, right? A passenger automobile weighing 5,000 pounds. A property of a type generally used for entertainment. Hmm. 2000. So listed using it in the business. So all this, which of the following is not a listed property? The question is not A. Cell phone. Straightforward question. Period for automobile depreciation, the trucks, computers, all this peripheral equipment. Of course, the office machinery also, all this comes into the 5 year property, right? 5 year property. I mean, in that table, the 3 year property, 5 year table, 3 year, 5 year. So the right answer vision system. Okay, and then both both A and B. It means these choices. So as we mentioned, but it also provides for longer. Good. Hmm. Of answers we have received. The moment residential or non-residential, but for all other property, it could be half. So A is the right answer here. A. Yeah, property settled in service. Property placed in service in tax year beginning Jan 1st, 2019. Remember, for time means more preparation. Write the exams for you. I mean, even when you go for interviews, also, if you are more knowledgeable and if you are able to demonstrate this knowledge or a more authoritative or a dominant role that you are looking for, is convinced. Right? Of course, and if it is it is reduced in case the cost of property that is placed in the service exceeds 2.5 million, right? Dollar reduction, that, right? Hmm. I think we made a table, right? 1231, 1240. You pass JIRS website, irs.gov, you get everything, or J Google. Right? So, but until the examination, these things you're ought to remember. Yeah, sorry, can't help. Okay, fine. Let's take a look at this question. Which of the following is not section office building? It's a real property. Okay, covenant not to compete. Okay. See, like this off, that's not English extraction. Odd one out here, property, agriculture and horticulture property. It's a real property. Let's take up. So part 3 talks about client job is not just to prepare and plan his taxes, but also be there for your client in case he receives any notice, audit or inquiry. And enrolled agent is some, he can represent what are the penalties that's applicable to you. Hmm. Penalties. Yeah. This which देखो $50 per return for failure to furnish preparer's identifying number to the taxpayer. I mean, it could not be an anonymous preparer name, right? You should have your PTIN disclosed on the tax return that you the tax return to the client. If you, I mean, you prepared his return. I mean, client is required to have a tax return copy. What is he paying you for, right? So, in case you don't furnish all those things, then okay, I'm just kidding. Please, the next question. All the penalties are applicable. Yeah. I mean, when can you be justified as a preparer? I mean, when can you say that, yeah, I had the proper information, or, on this basis, I have prepared the tax return like this? I mean, When can you be relieved? When can you be relieved? This is what the law says. Relying on information furnished by the taxpayer. What is that? Relying on the information furnished by the taxpayer. Yes, client has told me. I have written documentation about it. So I prepared the tax return. And the beauty of preparing the tax returns in US is that the tax returns here are not like audit reports in India. Chartered accountants don't get offended, because we say true and fair. So relying on information furnished by tax. Hmm. Half-hearted things without any. Uh, okay, enough information to figure the correct tax or that. We just have to remember it, right? I mean, the answer based on what we have written and some mnemonics that I have given you in the class, the answer is straight 5,000. Five applicable penalty or right? You read the question, does not include enough information to figure the correct tax or that certain information clearly showing that the tax that was reported. So, right, wonderful, wonderful, very good. Okay. So that's it for today. It was very nice spending time with you, and also with without schools, colleges, and all, like many people who want to learn something new, because we have gotten some response like, I'm not interested in writing the examination, but the information that we consume on the portals, it excites us to learn about taxation. So for the benefit of those who just want to learn taxes or something like that, we have just come up with a breakup. And also we have had students also in the past who have enrollment so that's what it means. So special enrollment MCQs, you can just solve where else the MCQs also listed, serial exclusive study guide also. And then this is something unique, revision classes. So maybe in the childhood also, we must have done revision classes, and that's how exactly something has to be studied. So if you are a professor, without putting you run through quick. So if you're somebody who is already experienced with MCQs and then revision classes also, it'll just be a quick walkthrough to you, and that's the total investment for each paper. And you have 3 papers in EA. Of course, there are some special accounts that the team has made available for you. So hi Joel, good to see you, Alex. You pinged here. I couldn't see the fit all the information, and press the notification also, so that whenever we go live, you get the notification immediately. Yeah. I also subscribe to our YouTube channel of iLead Tax Academy and then iLead Tax LLC on YouTube, and I'll see you often. Right. Tea days, please reserve it for us. 10 p.m. on every tea day. Right. Thank you very much. This is your Nanda Kumar. Take care. Bye bye. Good night.